The Knicks and Heat have met only 4 times in the NBA playoffs, but each of those series from 1997 until 2000 went the maximum number of games with maximum intensity every minute. The Heat won only one of those series, but they're favored over New York this year. Dwayne Wade said the spotlight on this series will be as bright as anything short of the NBA Finals. It's the kind of stage the Knicks envisioned when they acquired Carmelo Anthony and Amar'e Stoudemire. Several key players are nursing injuries, but true to the nature of this rivalry, they'll all suit up. Here's Rachel Nichols in Miami.
It's one of the more spirited rivalries in recent memory. And just because many of today's players were in junior high school for the glory days of Heat Knicks, doesn't mean they don't remember the key moments.
The funniest one is probably looking at Jeff Van Gundy slide on somebody's leg. I mean, and the shot that Allen Houston hit.
Just you know how physical them series, that series was. Everybody was excited about it. Everybody was talking about it.
Actually, one of my favorites was when Riley, went back to the Garden, and to see him get out on that court and celebrate the Bulls was kind of awesome. Kind of was awesome.
The fight. I won't say no names, but that was, I remember watching that as a kid, and that was so funny because nobody hit each other.
Miami Heat and New York Knicks games was a heated rivalry, so we'll see if that's going to be rekindled or not.
History repeats itself.
Certainly today's players seem intent on making a rivalry of their own. At the beginning of the season, Amar'e Stoudemire made headlines for saying the Knicks were going hunting on South Beach, which in turn drew Twitter trash talk from Dwayne Wade. Still, for the Heat, these Knicks are more than just a high-profile opponent. They're the first obstacle on the road to redemption that Miami's players have been itching to travel since losing to Dallas last June.
It took us some time to get over what happened last year. We had to wait with the lockout, unfortunately, but the regular season was good for us. We went through a lot of things that helped make us stronger for this moment.
It's kind of like you play the whole season to get to this point. This is a season right here that we've been waiting on. Like the regular season was a tuning up process for us. We knew we was good enough, but now see, if we can be great enough to win a championship.
Knicks Tyson Chandler has the flu. Mike Woodson's worried about him. His teammates say they aren't. Heat Knicks tip off Saturday 3:30 Eastern exclusively on ABC.
Knicks and the Heat, these teams meeting in the playoffs for a 4th time and first since 2000 conference semifinals. New York has a 3-1 playoff series winning edge coming in. Carmelo Anthony, in a word, dicey early. Anthony, airball. And then Carmelo over LeBron. Anthony 0 for 7 from the floor in the first, finished 3 for 15, shooting 11 points. Tyson Chandler helped the Mavericks beat LeBron's Heat last year on the way to the NBA title. Chandler and James getting physical. Chandler sets an illegal screen. A minute later, Chandler sets a pick on James, who's not looking. Wow! James said he felt like he had whiplash there. Original call flagrant 2, and it was reviewed because that would have been an automatic rejection. It was deemed a flagrant 1 by the referees. James going down in a heap.
Tyson got me pretty good. Got a little whiplash in my neck, but I'm okay. I mean, it's playoff basketball.
LeBron would be okay, and 6 dials in. Gets fouled, hits the pull-up J. 23 for him in the first half. Chandler, not happy. Final seconds of the half, it's LeBron. 32 points, 4 rebounds, Heat up 23 at the break. Third quarter, scary moment for Iman Shumpert. Brings the rock up, plants his left leg, that knee buckles, and it's Wade the other way, and 1. Shumpert in all kinds of pain. Left knee buckling as he plants. He would be carried off, did not return. He tore his left ACL and lateral meniscus. He'll need surgery. His season is over. A 32-2 run with LeBron and company leading the way. Heat win big, 100-67. Here's Miami coach Eric Spoelstra.
LeBron really, led the way. Obviously attacking, getting to the free throw line, drawing fouls offensively, but defensively you could see him covering a great deal of ground. Either he was on the ball creating havoc, or he was in the back line of our defense like a free safety, reading the defense, the offense in front of him.
It's just all about just trusting the system, trust my teammates, and you know, they give me the confidence to go out there and try to play the way I play every night. And you know, it was a good game for us, a efficient game for myself, and you know, I was happy that I was able to attack. I was able to attack and get free throws, and also make some shots that opened my game up.
The Knicks' 33-point loss was the 4th worst in franchise history. It was their worst playoff loss since opening the 1991 playoffs with a 41-point loss, courtesy the Bulls. Is that a good omen for the Heat? Well, the Bulls ended up sweeping that series on the way to their first NBA title. Game 2 Monday night, 7 Eastern.